Also, you just mentioned about pastors and churches. What do you think has been their role, the role of religion?
Okay, if you look at the word religion, it comes from the Latin root, Old French, religare, which means to bind. If you find some dictionaries that have illustrations, they will show you a small bird, a finch. It has its wings tied with both tied in strings. The purpose of religion is to control your mind, is to constrain your imagination. Make sure that you don't think outside of unacceptable channels. Unacceptable to who? The rulers of society. So religions are men's constructs. Man found religion. I'm not suggesting that there is anything wrong with religion. I was born a Christian myself and I used to attend churches until about 5 years ago. So I'm not knocking anybody's religion. I remain a Christian who does not go to church. I'm not knocking anyone's religion. But religion in Nigeria found its true meaning. It does not liberate. Religion in Nigeria is intended to control the minds of men. Human beings profit from Nigerian religion. Pastors, churches, clerics, imams, they profit from the ignorance of their acolytes. It is more endemic in the Christian population because unlike the Muslim, who has clear pathways, is 5 pillars of Islam, most pious Muslims would also have read the Quran on their own at some point or the other. But the average Christian rarely ever opens his Bible. When he closes his eyes, if he's not careful, his pastor is seen as Jesus Christ. Christianity is more susceptible to narcissistic men who become gods in the place of the God they protest that they serve. So they are not touched by the afflictions of their congregants. They are more interested in being conformed to the rulers of this world. They want access. They want to be granted honor.
Some will argue that.
So they will do whatever it takes to please their counterpart in the political space, because that is what they have become. Pastors, I can't say imams because I can't think of a single imam except you are talking about Gumi, the terrorist-loving one. Unless you're talking about him, he's probably the only Islamic cleric whom you will find poking his head above the parapet. It is always the Christian pastors. It's always them. So if you're asking me the role of religion, I'll tell you straight up, if I ever have any say in the governance of this country, one of the very first things I would do is to make sure that religion remains in your private space, not in the public space. Religion has no business in governance. It has no business in the state. Nigeria is declared to be a secular state, and yet everywhere you see pastors, imams, putting their nose and mouth. They have no business there. Let them be private citizens that do their businesses there.